Good morning. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How you doing today? Today is Wednesday, the 4th of May, 2022. Oh my goodness, guys, the 4th of May. Let's start this off with a blessing. Before I start this off, I wanna I want to I want to give this blessing to my wife. Tomorrow is our 19th our 19th anniversary. We've been together for 19 years tomorrow. So this blessing is for my wife, Renza, and for the rest of the collective to get on as well. But this is a blessing for my wife. We've been through some we've been through some interesting times since COVID hit. Dear universe, dear spirit guides, please give us a blessing for my partner, a blessing for my spirit family, a blessing for the collective. Oh my goodness. We get a blessing from the beloved. Look at this card. Love unfolds your wings, and you fly high above the earth into the realm of heaven. Blessed by the light of her beautiful soul, you enter the emerald heart of the Divine Mother, which is full of eternal blessings. The world is your playground, waiting to be explored. Beloved, namaste. Let me read this again, guys. Look at this card. This is a card of transformation, a blessing from the beloved. Love unfolds your wings, and you fly high above the earth into the realm of heaven. Blessed by the light of her beautiful soul, you enter the emerald heart of the Divine Mother, which is full of eternal blessings. The world is your playground, waiting to be explored, beloved. Namaste. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Okay, I've got some incredible questions today. Okay. Um, Now, before we get into the Roe versus Wade issue, guys, this is what I have been trying to tell you. The powers that be. This is control. This is control. And if you have been paying attention, they're even questioning whether certain states are going to stop women who are leaving the state and possibly ask them if they're pregnant or force women to take pregnancy tests. Okay, this is where we're going. This is why we cannot pretend that the world that everything that's going on right now is a fluke and that it's just going to go away. The a portion, our ruling class, the Supreme Court, a bunch of hand-picked noobs, a bunch of hand-picked political operatives have decided that a woman does not have the right to say what does or does not happen with her own body. And if you don't think that this is a doorway to all of our rights, then continue to stay asleep. This is the first brick to be pulled from the wall of democracy. This is the complete destabilization of America. This is the flagrant putting down of one sex, making the female form nothing more than a suitcase, a carrier for other people's property. A woman now belongs to the state. And if that doesn't terrify you, I don't know where you live. what I have been trying to tell you these last 2.5, 3 years. Okay? The system of oppression is tightening its grip to have complete control over us. It starts with things that some people don't think should matter. But this is a woman's right to exist freely in her body without the state or the church telling her what she can and cannot do with it. And right now, with the Supreme Court not wavering when they said that the the health organization cannot say to wear a mask, to just cover your mouth and nose for the public safety. The courts struck that down, saying, no, you can't tell a man what to do with his body. But you can definitely tell a woman what to do with her body. That is not something that is going to harm the whole rest of the world. This is where we are. The time to open your eyes is now. Things are not going to go back. They are not going to go back. President Biden is not going to stop this from happening. Why? Because he doesn't have that power. You want to think about our co-equal branches of government that don't seem to work under anybody's jurisdiction. Why is that? Why is our system, our fail-safes, failing? It is because we have allowed it to be dismantled. We have allowed crooked politicians, rich people, to decide every aspect of our lives. And we have sat back like potsies. We have sat back like potsies with our eyes wide open, watching what they have been doing and not doing anything about it. Okay? So I'm going to jump into this. I'm going to start off with Tanya. Tanya's question is about the stock market and how the stock market might play in to the housing market. And if you cannot see that the 1%, that the rich are trying to intentionally cause harm to you, to tell you what you can and cannot do, and basically tell you to shut up, sit down, and do as you're told. Okay? This is where we are. Will the stock market crash? Will the world stock market crash? But you know what? Let's start with right here in America. Let's start right here in America. And I called this 2 years ago. Okay? 2 years ago in December. Go back. 2020. Is either 2020. Yeah, it was 2020 that I predicted the stock market will crash. Okay? Don't watch TV, so I don't know what's going on with the stock market, but let's see. Will the American stock market crash? Will the American stock market crash? Here we go. First card we get is the devil. Force, fatality, and ruin. Looking at loss. Will the stock market crash? Secret meetings, obstruction, weariness, money. Moving to calmer shores. Guess what, guys? Right now, I do not have the stock market crashing. What I do have is that there are going to be some unprecedented losses. Okay, so maybe not a complete crash at this time, but definitely there's going to be some movement that people were not expecting. Okay, these people are holding meetings about this. The rich people are going to protect what's theirs. They're moving money around. This is why the cryptocurrency jargon talk is so amplified right now. All these rich people are trying to move their money out of the stock market, to move it out so that they are all going to try to privatize, move their money into cryptocurrency so that nobody can see what they're doing, so that no one can see how much they're doing. So this is why the stock market isn't going to just flat out crash. It's going to be bled to death. The rich are pulling their money out of the stock market. This is what's happening. The rich are pulling their money out of the stock market and moving it into untraceable cryptocurrency. This is so that they can have all the power without any government being able to see what types of finances they have. The only problem with this is that they are going to have to move their real property into some type of a form that accepts a cryptocurrency. Otherwise, they will lose the value, okay, in the market that we are in right now. They will lose the value of their houses, of their boats, of their yachts, of their vacation homes, okay? This, guys, pay attention to what is going on right now. Watch what the rich people are doing. They are buying up everything, privatizing everything so that the government cannot come in and regulate them. If they are not publicly traded, then the FCC can't bother them. Okay? If they are public, if they are not, if they are private corporations, whatever they do is based on their board of directors. The only thing they have to worry about is whether they're breaking federal, international, or state laws. Okay? Put that in your back pocket. This movement, and this is why we're getting this movement card. Rich people are moving their money into cryptocurrency so that they will not be at the mercy of governments. And why is this going on? And it's not just because of the sanctions against Vlad and the rest of the world seeing how effective that was with people's money being in banks and so forth. That's why this cryptocurrency craze is sweeping the nation. However, what these rich people fail to realize is that they have brought up a crop of little cyber criminals who are more than happy to alleviate them of their crypto wealth. And that is going to be their problem, is thievery. Because as much as it is untraceable from the government, it's untraceable from the police. It's as hard as finding a grain of salt in a snowstorm. Okay? There's going to be so many big crimes against big businesses through cryptocurrency. And guys, don't feel bad for them. Don't feel bad for them. Just look at it as it is. This is a Robin Hood moment. A Robin Hood. They are going to get hammered left, right, and center from what they're trying to do with cryptocurrency. The same people who developed the platforms for cryptocurrency, the same kids who are setting up 10 and 20 computers, mining cryptocurrency, making their own money, are also learning how to take it from other people. Okay, so there's that part of the question. The second part of the question is about the housing market. And I'm just going to ask this one straight out. Is the housing market going to crash? Is our housing market in America going to crash? Will the housing market in America crash? I'm going to shuffle these cards again. Will the housing market in America crash? Here we go. First card. There it is, guys. And I've been calling this one. The housing market, the bottom is going to fall out of the housing market. It is unsustainable. It is unsustainable. Let me go ahead and pull more. we're going to find ourselves. And this is because people are not doing things correctly. So we get the Eight of Swords, the tied and bound, the prison card. This reads bad news, violent chagrin, crisis, conflict, sickness. So there it is, guys. That's two. Okay, third card, we get the Magician. Okay, this is a change, and as severe and as scary as it seems, this is a change that needs to happen. Like I said, the rich people who are buying up all these properties that they are not going to be able to move because they are trying to harm people. They are trying to take everything that people have. This is not going to work out well for them. Okay, so here we get this is change, and this is a change that we need to see. The Magician is skill, sickness, loss, disaster. Okay, so this is what is going on with the housing market now. Again, I know this is going to hurt a lot of people who are renters and stuff like this. This is one of those terrible, terrible things that must happen. Just like 2008, we didn't learn from that. We allowed the rich people to buy up all the property, inflate the prices, throw people out on the street. That's when it started, guys. We have been in this system of of uh, of the rich trying to destroy our democracy for the last 30 years. We are just at the point now to where everyone can see what's going on. Okay? The next card on, will the housing market crash? We get the devil again. Force, fatality, and ruin. I don't think I need to draw any more cards on that. The housing market is going to crash. This may seem scary for a lot of people. However, you have to look at it the way that it is. The ones that it is going to seriously hurt are the ones who bought up all this property and can't move it. They're the ones that are going to have to try to get rid of it, and they're going to get rid of it at a huge loss. Okay, and this will open the door for a new group of people, for our young people, our 30 somethings, and our teenagers to step into this, revamp entire neighborhoods, to build neighborhoods for the people, not for entities, okay? For people, with the human aspect put back in it. Right now, what big business is doing is they have put the dollar ahead of the person. They are putting people out, having apartments, houses sit empty. People can't afford to get in them. This is not sustainable. The rich can't stay rich when they can't make money. Okay? So, as scary as it is, don't worry. Put that energy somewhere else. Put a smile on your face to know that the ones that this housing market collapse is going to hurt the most is the big businesses that have bought up the properties and priced everybody out. The ones who are trying to make America homeless. Okay? Those are the ones who are going to suffer. Don't put your energy into that. My next question is from Vcoolwater and Tanya asked this question. And this one is about the reversal of Roe versus Wade and what that means for America. Okay? And like I said at the beginning of this video, this is all 100% about control. This is about the rich people telling you what you can, the rich people in the government telling you what you can and what you cannot do with your body if you are a woman. Okay? And if you are a child. Because if you're a child, you have no rights either. Adults get to say how your life goes until you're 18 years old. Whether you can fend for yourself or not, you are at the mercy of adults on how you live your life. And now a woman's body may as well be traded on the stock market. It is a public commodity. She does not own it. The public owns it. If you get raped and get pregnant, you have to have that baby. If your father rapes you and impregnates you, you have to bear that baby. Or your grandpa, or your uncle, or your brother, or the cross the street neighbor, or the stranger who followed you out of the supermarket. Now you have to have that baby. You have no choice. You have no choice. So it doesn't matter if you had a career, if you were upwardly mobile, if you never wanted to have children, if that was not a part of your life plan. No. If some man gets you pregnant, you are now responsible to bring that life into the world, whether you want to or not, whether you can afford to or not, whether you are capable of it or not. You don't matter as a woman. You have no voice in America. This is what the Supreme Court has done. And they have been setting this up since Roe versus Wade went into effect. Mitch McConnell made sure that he got his conservative court. He made sure that the court would not be balanced by not giving Merrick Garland a hearing. This was surgically done. Surgically done. Don't fool yourselves. Wake up and open your eyes. This is the government stepping into your bedroom, stepping into your life as a woman, and telling you that it does not matter how you got pregnant. If you get pregnant, you are responsible by law to bring that child, that life into the world. No matter what it does to yours, you don't matter. That clump of cells in your vagina, in your womb, is all that matters. Now, once that child is born, the state does not give a damn about it. They're not going to feed it. They're not going to clothe it. They're not going to house it. They just want to make sure that you have it. This is where we are. Okay, we are getting to the point to where you want to cross state lines. You may be stopped at the border. This is where we're going. This is the control. This is how it is in Russia. Russians get to tell you, the Russian government tells you exactly how to live, what you're going to listen to on TV, how you're going to respond to it. And if you don't, they will beat you, throw you in jail, or kill you. This is where we are headed. It's not a slippery slope. We're sliding. We're falling. What are we going to do about it, guys? What are we going to do about it? Okay, let's go on to this question. What does the reversal of Roe versus Wade mean for America? Spirit guides, universe, creator, ancestors. Speak freely. There's more information coming out about this, guys. So let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. There's a lot of money backing this. This is backed by dark money. This is an agenda that has been in the works since Roe versus Wade came into effect in the 70s. They have been trying to get rid of this. They finally found their opening. Okay. This is treacherous. This is treacherous. And the ones that are doing this on the Supreme Court, the liars, every single one of them, that said that this was precedent, that this was not, that they would not change this. I pray that these same people are brought up on charges for lying to Congress, lying to the Senate. Okay? Because every one of them is on record saying that they would not touch this precedent. What's behind this? This is what they want, guys. This is what they want. They want to build the world in the image that they wanted. You know, this is what they think is going to make them a prosperous nation. Have this, and it's not about children of color, guys. White women, this is about you. This is about you. They don't care if black people have babies or not. They wish we wouldn't. This is about white women having babies because there aren't enough white people. This is why they are going to force you little girls, your little girls, your little nieces and nephews. Doesn't matter how old they are. And guess what, guys? A little girl can get pregnant as young as 6. Okay? Thanks to cow's milk and all the hormones that we pump into our children's body. Precocious puberty, they call it. Little tiny little girls with all these antibiotics and growth hormone being pumped into the foods that they eat, specifically milk, specifically cow's milk, that makes little girls and little boys sexually mature way too early. Precocious puberty. So little boys can get little girls pregnant. Little boys can get little girls pregnant as young as 7. But usually they aren't the ones that are getting the little girls pregnant. They're not the ones getting 6 and 7 and 8-year-olds pregnant. No, those are grown-ass men that are raping our little girls, impregnating them. What little 8-year-old girl is prepared to be a parent? What little 8-year-old girl's body is prepared to even handle sex? But this is what our government is doing to us, and we have to look at it for what it is. Not just oh, okay, we can't have abortions now. We have to look at who this is actually going to harm. This is going to harm young children, victims of incest, victims of rape, victims of child molesters. So prepare to see yourself. Prepare to see little 8, 9, 10-year-old pregnant girls walking around America. Prepare yourself for that. Prepare yourself for it. That's going to be your new normal. That's what they say is okay. Doesn't matter. She's going to have that baby, whether it kills her in the process or not. Doesn't matter. The man doesn't have to pay. Oh, you rape a child? Oh, no. Oh, you've seen what the courts are doing with rapists. How many rapists have gone to prison lately? How many white boys who have raped women behind dumpsters that were athletes or whatever got a slap on the wrist? These judges are saying, oh no, we're not going to harm his career. This boy's got a bright future. Oh, he made a mistake and raped a girl. Oh, she'll get over it. He faces no consequences. This is where we are headed headlong into. Male dominated. Do as I say. Woman, shut up. Child, sit down. You are to be seen and not heard. You are to be used. You are property. This is where they are trying to take us. You want when old 45 talking about make America great again wanted to bring everything back to the 50s when men literally spanked their wives. This is where they want us. This is where they want to take us. So what does this mean for America? Let's keep going. Last card we got was the happy family. Look at who we got. We got 45. But this is about money, power, and control. Money, power, and control. Controlling women's voices. Controlling people. Being the lord and surveyor of all that they possess, to be the king ruler. Okay? They want to do this in the name of the Lord. This is a holy undertaking. This is a righteous endeavor. This is what they want to tell you. We're doing this because this is what God would want. Again, your Bible tells you how to do an abortion. Final card. Get the King of Cups. The King of Cups. And these last two cards, guys, these are emotions. These are the outcome. These are the emotions of of the people that these inhumane laws are going to harm. These are the tears of the American women and children who are going to suffer under this. But guys, I don't think this is completely written in stone yet. This is going to be challenged. There are going to be protests. Oh, believe me. It's May. This Supreme Court. This is about. Yeah. This is going to be. We are revisiting 2020 again. But instead of the people protesting because of George Floyd, the people will be protesting in Washington because of Roe versus Wade. But right now, we are setting ourselves up to repeat 2020, to repeat it. The same people in the street protesting, violence from police officers, violence against protesters. This is what we are setting ourselves up for. The storms, the eclipses, everything. We are having a mirror image of 2020. We have to change it. We know what we need to do. Wake up. Stop giving your energy to bad things. Stand up. Flip the table. Okay? We are only oppressed because we stay on our knees. If we rise to our feet as a group, we will upset the entire system. And that's what's needed. The rich people want to take control of every aspect of our lives. What is about to happen, guys? You see what's going on in the courts. You see what's happening with our produce, with our meat supply. Okay? This is planned. We are still in a pandemic. If you don't think that they trying to kill us, okay, keep doing what you're doing. For everybody else that can see the writing on the wall, stand up, unite, build your circles, become self-sufficient. Learn how to make food, make something. Learn how to grow something. Learn how to do without things that you have to go to Walmart to get. It's time. We are not going to go backwards. And everything is just going to get harder, guys. We are in hurricane season. We are having severe weather. Oh, and poof, we are smack dab in the middle of wildfire season. Wildfire season. So in Oklahoma, Colorado, Oregon, Washington, California. And I'm not gonna and here it is. I keep saying I don't want to give y'all bad news. But doggone it, this is what we got coming. And until we stand up and say, hey, there's a big storm coming over the horizon, we better get ready to do something. We are going to get hit in the face with everything that they keep doing to us. Understand that these people do not have your best interests in heart at all. At all. They don't care about you. They don't care. Okay? Look at what is going on. January 6th was a harbinger. That could have gone so badly. We could have lost America that day. We have been given chance and chance and chance to rectify this. We understand now that our consciousness can change things. We've got work to do, guys. We've got spiritual internal work to do. And a lot of it is just us concentrating, focusing our energy, putting our effort into things. You know, Deadpool is my favorite character. And his words, his words of wisdom to me, anytime that I need to get something done, is maximum effort. And that's what we need right now. Maximum effort from every single person on the planet. focus your intention on what matters to you, on what matters to you. Okay? Focus your intention. We need, if your intention is that you need food on your family's table, focus your intention on that, on receiving food, on being where you can get food, on making sure that you are able to manifest that. Our magic is imperative right now, and it may seem far-fetched, but guys, you're sitting here listening to a psychic. I'm magic. I definitely am a magical Negro. I sure am. But guess what? You're magic too. You just haven't realized it or haven't figured out how to manifest, how to open up the doors to get those magical powers that you have. But the one thing that we do have is intention. Intention, just the thought. And that is power. And once you understand that when you start thinking about things, you cause things to happen. And the more that you focus on it. And guess what they call that, guys? Meditation. When you focus your energy into a laser beam, you sit and you channel all of your energy into a laser beam of purpose. That's meditation. Okay? That is focus. That is centering. It is imperative that all of us get in contact with the earth, with Gaia, with grass, with dirt. Even if you only have concrete, put your feet on the doggone concrete. It's made out of what the earth is made out of. Touch the earth. Get into nature. Ground and center yourself. Let nature enter your body. Breathe deeply. Let go of all this bull crap that doesn't serve you. Let go of fear and anger and anxiety. If you're scared, you're a victim. If you are scared, you have a bright target flashing over your head, and you can best believe everything bad is going to come at you. The first thing you need to learn how to do is not be afraid. Okay, they can only hurt you if you believe they can. And that's what they're doing. They have the television, the radio, everything is forcing you to believe that you are less, that you are nothing, that you have no power. Nobody's telling you how powerful and wonderful you are. I'm trying to tell you that. You are magic. You are magic. You can make things happen. You have been told your whole life that you're nothing special, but you are. You truly are. Get in touch with the things that matter. Center, look inside yourself. Get in touch with the you, the real you, not what society has told you you are. Okay? I'm going to jump off that. Vcoolwater has a question about the World Games in Alabama. Will there be a spotlight? Now, Alabama, dirty South, it's another place. It's not good to be a child, not good to be gay, not good to be a woman. They're going to hold the World Games in Alabama. Will there be a spotlight on the regressive policies of not only Alabama but of America during these World Games? Will there be a spotlight on the regressive policies of Alabama and of America at this point? The World Games. Lots of secrets and mystery we got here. We got Russia showing up. Oh, oh my goodness. I bet the Russian athletes are going to be. This is big business, guys. They're doing this for a reason. We're at the crossroads. The The three of hearts in the three of swords inverted and the cup that nobody wants. Okay. Or the outcome is, well, Vcoolwater. What I'm gonna tell you is no. There's not gonna be a spotlight on the regressive policies because the people who organize these world games are rich people. Okay, they know what they're doing. And we get Russia in here now. What do we know about Russian athletes in games around the world? They haven't been allowed to participate. Certain countries have put their foot down decidedly that they are not going to allow Russian bad actors to come and enjoy games of leisure on the world stage while their country is being a murderer. But guess what, guys? Let's see if America invites the Russian athletes into America during this same war. Let's see where we stand. This is there's going to be, open your eyes, look around and pay attention. See what they do. Bump what they say. See what they're going to do. Let's see if America allows Russian athletes into America to participate in these world games. Let's see if America stands up with the rest of the world and says, no, you're not going to come here. You're not going to enjoy freedoms in our country while your country is destroying others. But guys, this is right here in front. This is the second card. Okay, this is Russia Vcoolwater. And what I'm feeling, the first card we get is the King of Swords. So what I'm feeling about these world games is it's going to be anything but. What and I hope I'm wrong. I pray I'm wrong. But I feel like what we're gonna see in the World Games is exactly where America is. Okay? And I'm not saying Joe Biden. Joe Biden is the president of a conglomeration that he really doesn't run anything. He has no power. He can't stop the Supreme Court from doing what they're doing. He can't stop the Senate from doing what they're doing. He can't stop Congress from doing anything that they're doing. So what power does the president of the United States actually have except for the power to proclaim war on another country? That is one of the powers that the President of the United States has solely on him. The power to declare war on somebody else. And believe me, that's what 45 was going to do. Okay? He was going to do it. He was going to do it. But let's remember, Joe Biden ain't running nothing. The rich run this country. The rich run everything. The rich run the Supreme Court. The rich run the Senate. The rich run the Congress. Okay, Joe Biden, head of state, is a figurehead. He can be interchanged. Okay, and that's what happens every 4 years. Every 4 years or every 8 years. They take one schmo and put another schmo in their place. And I'm not being mean talking about our president. I just need everybody to understand. You're looking at the surface. All you're seeing is the surface. Look below the water and you will see the treachery that's going on. Our government is ran by a true cabal, truly, okay, by a bunch of rich people deciding what they're going to do with our lives. And right now, because their way of living is collapsing, their time has come to an end. They are going, and they're trying to hold on to power, even though they know they're going to lose it. Okay, or maybe they don't know they're going to lose it. I know they're going to lose it because that's why we are in this system of change. This is a change of how everything is going to be. And to get to where we're going, we have got to break the back of capitalism, the slave master that we are laboring under. Okay, my next question is from Denny. The housing market, and this is about the housing market and Nancy Pelosi. Okay. In 2008, Nancy Pelosi made sure that Goldman Sachs got bailed out. Okay. This is why I want to tell you guys. Nancy Pelosi has been in, and again, I am not against our Democrats, so don't get me wrong, but I need for everybody to understand when these people stay in positions of power for eons, ask yourself why. Nancy Pelosi has not made life better for you or me. Okay? The last thing that she did of note was in 2008 um, with uh, uh, the Affordable Health Care Act. All right? It's been that long ago. That long ago since she's done anything that significantly helps people. Now, I don't like to throw people under the bus, but people have to understand that these politicians are politicians. Nancy Pelosi has a company, and I looked this up. She took $1 million in PPP loans for her company for that only has 52 employees. 52 employees. $1 million could retire 52 employees. Okay, let's get that where it needs to be. $1 million is a lot of money. Her company has 52 employees. She got $1 million loan to make sure that 52 employees got a paycheck. Well, that $1 million could make sure that those 52 people get a paycheck for the rest of their lives without ever having to go back to work. This is corruption, guys, because small businesses that were actually struggling did not get that money. Or if they did, they got $20,000 or $10,000, not $1 million. Devin Nunes got $5 million for 225 employees. Oh no, I'm sorry. He didn't even disclose how many employees he had. But he got $5 million for I may have some employees. And these people are in Congress. Well, Devin was. The people who knew how to get the loans before everybody else, that helped the banks out because the banks got fees. They get kicked. The banks got rich for processing those loans. We have to understand that these people that we put in power are serving themselves. They're not serving us. We've been sold down the river a long time ago. Now we are seeing it. But here we are, circling the drain, you know, begging for a lifeline, begging for somebody to come in and save the world. While we've sat back, we watched George Bush lie on Iran and Iraq when it was the Saudis. We watched this. We watched America do to Iran and Iraq exactly what Vlad is doing to the Ukraine. We did to Iran, exactly what Vlad is doing to the Ukraine. Understand it. See, see that America, guys, we have a karma. This country has a karma. We unleashed a nuclear bomb on Japan. We did that. The atom bomb, I'm sorry. We did that. America harmed Gaia. America dropped a neutron bomb on people. America will not free blacks and indigenous Native Americans in this country and give them an equal standing because they don't want to. We have to look at the karma of this country, and we have got to be prepared for what's coming because what goes up will come down and things will be made right. Okay, and this is not to scare anybody again, but here we go. Will the housing market, Goldman Sachs bailout? Oh, so Denny's question is, um, Will Nancy Pelosi bail out banks again if the housing market crashes? Will Nancy Pelosi bail out the banks instead of the people? Will Nancy Pelosi bail out money instead of people when this housing market crashes? Oh man, cards are jumping out, so I'm going to leave that out. Here we go. I guess you want to be there. Will Nancy Pelosi bail out banks again when the housing market crashes instead of the American public? It's about money, sickness, skill, and loss. This is going to cause fighting. Tower moment, force fatality, ruin. Oh my goodness. But this is the crumbling of the false infrastructure. Okay, taking the power away from the rich. Okay, and this is, guys, we're at the beginning of this. This is going to be a drawn out process. This is going to be years in the making. But in these years, for us, um, at first things are going to be very hard for all of the whole world. Things are going to be very hard as we fight against this tyranny. But as we stand up, as we come together, as we awaken and people understand and see the lies, because that's what is going to cause the mass awakening. Once the shift of consciousness where more people are aware of what is going on than are not aware. This is where the pain comes, okay? When this conscious awakening starts to happen, the ruling class is going to do everything in their power to try to stop us. Okay? And they're doing this right now already with the price of everything. To make everybody afraid. Oh my gosh, if the prices go up anymore, I won't be able to do this. Okay, for anybody who's making $7.25 an hour, okay, gas right here in Nevada right now at the Smith's, which is the cheapest, the Smith's grocery store, is $4.98 for cash. If you're paying cash for regular unleaded gas, for anything higher octane, the next price is $5.35. If you want super unleaded, it is $5.50. Uh, Diesel fuel is $5.25. That is at the cheapest store in Nevada for 1 gallon of gas. And I'm sure most people need more than 1 gallon of gas to get wherever they need to go. So if you're a person who is surviving on minimum wage, 1 gallon of gas is literally an hour wage. 1 hour wage for 1 gallon of gas. Okay, transfer that to your milk. Go look at the dairy case. Gallon of milk is between um and high twos 290 and high threes 390. Almost in some places $4 for a gallon of milk. If you're doing well, stop and give thanks to your universe, to your spirit guides, and to everybody who holds you. Give thanks, be thankful, because there are a lot of people who are not doing well. And there's even more people who are going to find themselves homeless at the beginning of summer 2022. They are going to be evicted and unable to get into other houses or apartments because it's going to cost too much. We are in an awakening. We are changing. Be brave. Don't be afraid. Okay? Um, let's see. Oh, will it happen again? Did I throw cards on that? I don't even know. but I think the spirit guides already said this what's going to happen. Beautiful girl has a question. Michigan State Senator Mallory Mcmorrow was accused of grooming children and sexualizing children by a state senator named Lana Thies. Number one, is that true? Is Senator Mallory Mcmorrow guilty of any of the things that she is being accused of? Is Mallory Mcmorrow guilty of grooming and sexualizing children? No, that's not true. It's not true at all. Okay, let's ask on the other person. Is Senator Lana Thies making these accusations to harm Senator Mcmorrow? Is Senator Thies lying on Senator Mcmorrow um, to harm her? Is Senator Thies lying on Mcmorrow to harm her for political gain? We'll put it that way. Is this for political gain? Is Thies spreading these rumors for political gain? First card, yes. So it's all political. Beautiful girl, this is all political. What is Lana Thies' angle by this accusation? Why is she doing this? Why? So that the Democratic Party will not have any power. This is part of the GOP's plan, and this is one of their talking points, is to accuse the left of pedophilia. This is in their playbook. Okay, and you're going to see this happening over and over and over again. In almost every race this year, when you see things, people coming up, especially if they're debating against each other, look for the right to call the left pedophiles at every turn. At every turn. Okay, but let's see. What is Lana Thies' angle through this accusation? Power. Power. She wants to get the upper hand. She wants to change the narrative. I'm sorry. Wants to change the narrative on how people are seeing things and her. Okay, what else? Oh, this is not going to work out for her. She's trying to get people to judge Mcmorrow, but in essence, the judgment is going to be on her. It's going to be like a boomerang. Okay, they're doing this. This is ideology. They are doing this. This is how they are going to try to win. They are working on people's emotions, people's fears. That's exactly it. They're working on people's emotions and people's fears. Lana Thies is a liar. She's self-serving. She wants power and control. She is in the pocket GQ peer. She is going to stay on the script, and she's going to be as vile as she possibly can. These snakes are going to show you exactly who they are. They are going to show you exactly who they are. Oh my goodness. Oh, here's the last question from Beautiful Girl. Will Senator Mcmorrow hold a higher office after this is all said and done with these? Will Senator Mcmorrow go on to a higher office? Let me shuffle these cards. Will Senator Mcmorrow ascend to a higher office in spite of what Lana Thies is doing? There we go. Yes, first card. Uh, Senator Mcmorrow will ascend to a higher office because of that. Okay. And this may be in whatever's going on right now. Senator Thies um is going to find herself a victim of Pandora's box. The things that she is accusing others of doing, she's going to be accused of or caught, possibly caught doing something completely wrong. Maybe she'll get caught in a motel room with somebody that ain't her husband. Okay, so yeah, money. She's getting money. Senator Mcmorrow is going to hold a higher office. Okay, and Senator Thies is going to suffer. All right, guys, this has been my reading for Wednesday, the 4th of May. Okay, we're in the thick of it. We are in the thick of it. It is time for us to look in the mirror and see ourselves as we are, who we truly are. Understand the power that we have. We are not weak. We are not victims. We can choose to be victims, but we are not victims. We have been sold a bill of goods. We have been told that we are nothing. We are. The reason that they keep trying to tell us that we're nothing is so that we'll believe it. Believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities. Practice mindfulness. Stop worrying about things that you cannot change and put your energy into those things that you can change. Build your family groups. Repair relationships. Repair. We need each other. It's not about going through this world alone. We need our family units, whether the ones we were born into or the ones that we create. Your system of support. Get in touch with your ancestors, your roots. Go home again. Remember home, even if it's only in your heart. And if you don't have a home to remember, create a home with memories. Okay? You create it. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.